My name is Justin Goff. I moved to California when I was 17, alone. 2 suitcases, $60, and a head full of dreams. To have made it this far has been simply by the grace of God.
Hi guys, what's up? I'm Mr. Goff. Welcome back to my channel. It's nice to talk to you guys. It's nice to see you again. And one thing, when I decided I was going to start this channel at the first of the year, I wanted to talk about things that were happening that were personally affecting me. And so that brings us here. So I'm sure recently you guys noticed a post on my Instagram. One thing you should know about my Instagram is that I use it for my personal Instagram, Justin Goff. I use it to share myself, who I am, what I'm going through, my visual, photographic journey through life. So if I'm feeling something, I share it. That's just who I am and how I have been since I was I. So basically, I posted something on my Instagram about my cousin and how she had been assaulted by someone that she didn't know very well, and my aunt told her to take it down. And at first I was just kind of like, well, that's kind of gross, because that's just gross. And then like 10 days later, I started having like this like memory flashback of like me being like 5 years old and telling my grandmother that one of our older cousins had done things to me sexually, and remembering the response of basically everyone ignoring it or trying to say, well, not much must have happened because he would have been damaged, So it really made me angry, because I do remember my aunt being a part of that conversation. And even at that young age, I do remember that. It's been suppressed in me forever. And it also led me on a journey in my life of where I would not normally speak up, because everyone in my family, they come from a place of, if you don't talk about it, the better it is. And I don't believe that now, especially as I've grown up. I understand that the more that you mention and speak out about things that have affected you in good or bad ways, it ultimately is only good for you. Because if it's bad, at least one, you're not suppressing it, you're getting it out. Two, if it's good, you're celebrating it, and that can only make things better. So I'm a very big advocate for voicing your choicing, basically saying what you want, expressing yourself. If you want to say motherfucker, shit, bitch, cunt, fuck you, asshole, I think you should say it. I think, like, in reality, there are so many words in the dictionary, and to take like 8 or 9 words, bitch, motherfucker, cunt, faggot, take all of these words and make them mean everything in the world to you, to where it personally affects you. I don't believe in that. I believe like words are just expressions. You use them to express how you're feeling. You're using to basically connect with the culture. You use them to communicate, of course, but I don't think that words should be used in a way of where they personally affect you if they have nothing to do with you. Basically, what someone else thinks of you has nothing to do with you. So for my aunt Pat to attack my cousin and tell her to take that down, it made me furious, and it made me extremely like upset that in this day and time people are still telling people to be quiet. And that sucks. Didn't we just go through a whole movement of Me Too? And it's like, here you are in 2019 and you have a more older, mature black woman telling her niece to be quiet, take that down. So I did want to talk about that, because having people force themselves onto you, and I know because as a kid I was molested more than once, and I never had the courage or the strength or the power to stand up and say, hey, this person did this to me. And I didn't want them to, because the first time it happened, I was shut down and I was made to believe that it wasn't important. And it is important. Everything is important. So in this journey of life, I wanted to touch upon this subject and say, if anyone out there, if anyone feels like someone has done something to them that they did not necessarily want, it is your responsibility, not only for your sake, but the sake of others, to stand up and say, I did not want this, and this is unacceptable. Because you don't know how many times that person has done that to someone else who was also weak and could not speak up for themselves. So, wrapping it up on this subject, I guess we'll talk about molestation stuff later on a different day, but I just want to say, hashtag me too. Hashtag stand up for yourself. Do not let another person project what they think is right or wrong onto you, your screen of life. All right? Until next time. Create a good day.